Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is for you. My head is glowing. Sorry about that. Oh, I should wear a hat, shouldn't I? I should wear a hat or just go like this. Yeah, see, I'm trying to use some techniques to make it better for you so that it's clearer, but it's not really working. I got natural light. I got a light above me. I got another light over there. I got a light over there. And I got the microphone right here. I believe I can fly. Yeah, I can't really sing, especially when I'm not feeling that well. But I want to go over an Excel lesson, and I'm going to use my breakfast. Yeah. Oh, Fruit Loops. Don't you like Fruit Loops? I left some Fruit Loops aside so that I could do an Excel lesson with you. And we're going to call this the Fruit Loop or anything around your house graph and chart exercise. So let me show you how to do it. Okay. You ready? Good, good. All right. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go to Excel. And we've been talking about Excel for a while now. We talked about the columns and the rows and the cells and how to do an auto sum. And I'm going to show you, this one's going to take a little bit longer, but you can always pause the video. And I'm going to show you how to make a graph or a chart using a set of data. And our set of data are Fruit Loops. Okay. So I'm going to open up a blank workbook. And before I start, I want to kind of lay out my plan here. What is it that we're trying to chart? What are we trying to show? Okay. All right. We are trying to show Fruit Loops. Well, what about the Fruit Loops? Well, how about we do this? How about we look at the number of the individual colors there are of the Fruit Loops? What do you think about that? That sounds like a good idea. So we're going to take some time and we're going to count the number of colors that are in here. And then we're going to chart the different colors. And we'll kind of see out of this random set of Fruit Loops, which color is the most. Okay, anyone take any guesses? What do you think? Well, we're going to find out really soon here. All right. So I'm going to go to cell C3, and I'm going to put the word, what is it that we're trying to look up? Color. I'm going to put color. Okay, I'm just going to put color. And then over here, I'm going to say the number of Fruit Loops. Okay, that's long. Notice what happens when I hit enter. It escapes that cell right there, that D3. It's over into E3 and F3. Well, in Excel, we want everybody to stay in kind of their own yard. So we're going to stretch D. I just went up between it and I stretched it. Okay, so notice this white plus sign turns into a black plus sign and gets a little skinnier. It has some arrows, and I can stretch the width of this. Now, what is this called? Do you remember? Okay, if you watched the previous video, you would see that that is a column. So column D. And over here, the number 3, that is a row. All right, so we are in D3. All right, now color. We are going to have this many colors. So if you're using something else, say you're going to use Legos, say you're going to use colored toothpicks, say you're going to use cards, find something that has colors in it, and you can pull a random set and put them in a bag. So let's look at the different colors that options we have. We have blue. So I'm going to type blue. We have red. Okay, I'm just looking at the different colors we have before we start counting them. I have yellow. I have green. Okay, and I have purple. What did I do, Mr. Holcomb? So I didn't like what I did. I wasn't looking. So I'm going to undo and bring blue back and then go down here and put purple. See what happens when you're trying to do things virtually, things happen. That's good. All right, blue, red, yellow, green, and purple. All right, blue, red, yellow, green, purple. Oh, there's an orange in here. There's even an orange in there. I'm going to put orange down here. Orange. Okay, blue. All right, red, yellow, green, purple, and orange. All right, I've got all my colors, all of the colors of my Fruit Loops. All right. So now I need to count them, the number of Fruit Loops. So I'm going to pour this out. I'm going to move my microphone. Pour pour this out in a handy dandy little tray. Now the fun thing about this is you could use Skittles, you could use M&Ms, right? And then in the end, if you don't play with them too much, right, you could eat them. So blue, 1, 2. I'm going to sort them over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 blue. Okay, so I've counted them up, and over here I'm going to put the number 5 and press enter. Now let's count the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 red. Okay, 11 red. And I know Miss Kilby is doing like a color wheel, so she would really like to see this too. Let's see, yellow. Okay, yellow is counting out. Let me go down here a little bit. You can see I'm laying them out. You can see. Bring it back up here. See my shiny head. All right, what? I love what I do. I do. I really do. I love you. All right, I miss you guys. Count out my yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 yellows. Type in 12. Press enter. Green. Well, I got like this little bit of a green. I'm going to throw that to the dog. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 greens. One of the dogs got it. I got a couple dogs back here. I'd like to bring them up and show you, but I'm busy working. All right. So I put 8 and press enter. And then I'm going to put purple. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 purple. And then we're going to go to orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, actually, it's 5. Give it to the dog. They're loving it back there. All right. All right. Because it was just a part of one. So what I've done is I've sorted them out. Really pretty. Really pretty. And now I've put my data into my table here. Okay. So now the whole purpose of this assignment was to make a chart. And so if I'm going to put something into a document, such as a picture or a chart or something like that, I need to click on the word insert at the top. Up here at the top, there is an insert tab right above this area, which is called the ribbon, which has all kinds of cool buttons. And I'm going to click on insert. Okay. And you'll notice up here are recommended charts. There are pictures and all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to see this area. So I got insert. So first, I'm going to show you this little trick before we click on insert. You can click on insert and then click on these charts and graphs is what we're going to use. But then you'll have to select which area. So what we're going to do first, and this is kind of tricky for those of you who really might have a different kind of computer that you're looking at. I have a wireless mouse, which helps. I'm going to highlight everything. So all I'm going to do is click in the C3 cell, and I'm going to highlight everything by holding down my left click button. Okay, now you can see that everything's selected. Everything's selected because everything's kind of a grayish blue. So I know everything's selected. Now there's a couple of ways of doing this, but I want to show you here. We can go to insert and we can go to recommended charts. Okay, we just want to keep this simple. You can always explore and do cooler things later, but let's just go with the basics. Recommended chart. And then right here, it's already given us some recommendations. And I really like this chart. This is a clustered column chart. And I'm going to click on the chart, which is already selected, and then say, okay. And voila, I have a number of Fruit Loops. I have my categories. Based from here, you can see that it's pulling from this, okay? It's labeled number of Fruit Loops and which one has the most, yellow. Well, this looks okay, but I'd like to get in there a little bit further. I want to take and click on each little column. So see how I clicked it once? And now I've got this column selected, and I want to right click on it and say fill it, and I'm going to match the color. Yeah, that's cool. Click on this, click on yellow, and you guys can take your time and do this. Click on it, right click, go to fill. Let's make it match. Let's go here. Let's go to fill. Let's go to purple, and then let's go here. We're going to click on fill, and let's make it this. Which one do you think looks orange? That one. Okay. Number of Fruit Loops, blue, red, yellow, green, purple, and orange. Well, remember from our auto sum, we can come back over here and do some more work. We can say the total. And right here, we could say auto sum. Remember our little crooked E, and we can hit enter. And then we can see that there's 52 Fruit Loops in our set. And which one had the most? if you look at your chart, you look at your graph here, the column is the highest right here, 12 yellow. That matches our category over there. So quickly we can take a chart, produce it, and see sample data and really quickly discover, hey, maybe there are more yellow than blue Fruit Loops in the box. Well, we just took a random sample set, right? There are other things you can do over here with this data, but this quickly tells you, hey, you got more yellow than anything else. So if somebody said, how many total Fruit Loops? You can say, well, I got 52. Well, how many were yellow? Well, I got 12. And you can see that really quickly. And that's the point of having a graph or a chart, to see data in an easy way. And I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. And we could go further if you wanted to. You can message me and say, well, Mr. Holcomb, how do I find out the average? Ooh, equals, and you can just type the equal sign, and you can start exploring with like average. Okay, I could double click that, and I could take the average number of those. 8.66 is the average number. Well, I can figure out which one the maximum is right here. I can say equals the maximum. So these are some fun things that Excel does. And I could say, what's the biggest number? And what's the biggest number? It was 12, wasn't it? Oh, 12. Because if I change these, it's going to change this, and it's going to change our graph. That's so cool. So say I wanted to get another bag of Fruit Loops, and I'm like, all right, now I've got 8, and now I've got 20, and now I've got 15, and I could just watch my colors change over there. And then if you're Jackson Coffee, maybe you want to put like you got 12 million and billions and trillions and whatever that number is, and watch what's going to happen. Zoom, it's going to take away everything else. So let's go back. Oh, this is fun. Okay, there we go. It's pretty. Hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Send me a text or an email or a Flipgrid, or get on YouTube and leave a comment, or get onto Facebook and leave a comment, or drop it into the folder inside of SharePoint. So many options, I know. Just pick the one that works best for you. I love you. God bless you. I'm praying for you. I miss you. Wish I could give you a big hug, but that's just the way it is right now. Okay, so enjoy your Fruit Loops. Throw them to your dog. I just don't do that. That was silly. And goodbye. I love you.